What's going on, guys? What's going on, Tech Squad? What's going on, everybody? So, Klay Thompson made his debut for the Dallas Mavericks, and he had 6 3 pointers or 9 3 pointers. And Klay Thompson looks like the old Klay Thompson that we seen in the finals, that we seen in the in that we seen in the finals, and that we seen for the Warriors. He's looking like the old Klay Thompson. And I'm going to get the elephant out of the room, and I don't want anybody to feel a type of way because I'm not talking bad about Klay or anything. I'm saying good stuff here. But I'm going to say this. Klay Thompson is the best 3 point shooter in the NBA. Is the best 3 point shooter in the NBA. And Klay Thompson, as a basketball fan, as a basketball fan, I really know that, didn't know that, didn't know that, he was going to leave. He was going to leave the Warriors. I think everybody was surprised. Everybody was shocked that Klay Thompson left the Warriors. And I think that was the end of the end. I think once he left the Warriors, he just wanted change, and it's good for change. And I'm going to say this is that Klay Thompson, you can put him in that discussion with Reggie Miller, Steph Curry, Ray Allen. James Harden. You can put him in that discussion. But the Mavericks look like a deep team going into this season. They definitely look like a deep team going into this season with with a lot of expectations. Because when you look at it, when you add a guy like Klay Thompson, who was a big name in free agency, and there was only 2 big names in the free agency class last year. There was only two. There was only two big name, big name, two big name free agents last year, or three big name free agents, please, three big names in free agency last year. That was DeMar DeRozan, Klay Thompson, and Paul George. And I definitely think when you sign a guy like Klay Thompson that can play defense and that can shoot the ball for free, I think Dallas the problem. The one thing, in my opinion, that was not working for Dallas in that finals last year. It was surprising how the Dallas Mavericks just like just like beat every team to get to the NBA Finals, even though the Celtics were the champions. Even though the Celtics were the champions. And I think when you add somebody like Klay Thompson that can hit the free, that can knock down 3 point shots, that can hit the free, you gotta say that Klay Thompson plays a big factor in that Dallas Mavericks team now, because you got Klay Thompson, you got Kyrie Irving, you got Luca. That's the Mavericks big three, and I have to give credit to Mark Cuban for doing that in the Dallas Mavericks, for getting for doing that. To add Klay Thompson, somebody who can shoot the rock, who can get easy money buckets, give, who can throw Gem City dunks. And Draymond Green did come out. I think the whole Warriors fan base and Draymond was upset about it. and I'm going to get the elephant out of the room again, is that Draymond's comments about Klay saying when they match up, he's not going to talk to him or not talk to him. That's just a joke. That's just a joke because Draymond Green has a lot of respect for Klay Thompson, and Klay Thompson won 3 championships, won 3 or 4 championships with the Golden State Warriors with Steph and Draymond. So I think for Warriors fans, I'm just going to say this: Klay Thompson will always be a Warrior. Klay Thompson will always be a Golden State Warrior, and I hope they retire Klay Thompson's jersey because Klay Thompson has been through the ups and downs. Has been through the ups and downs. But he has a different jersey number for the Dallas Mavericks. Now back to the Mavericks. I just wanted to address that elephant out of the room. It's back to the Dallas Mavericks. It's that I think when you look at it, Dallas is probably going to make the NBA Finals again. But you have to watch out for the Lakers, for the Warriors, for the Lakers, the Warriors, the Suns. Those are the teams that you have to watch out for because every team got better this offseason, in my opinion. Because when we see Klay going to the Mavericks, when we see Paul George going to the 76ers to team up with Embiid, when we see Klay Thompson go to the Mavericks to team up with Kyrie Irving and Luka, I think that was the biggest signing in the NBA was getting Klay Thompson to come to the Mavericks and be that third superstar. So if Kyrie or Luka doesn't have the hot hand on a certain night, in a certain game or on a certain night, Klay Thompson can do that because Klay Thompson can hit those easy money buckets. Klay Thompson can give you welcome to Jam City dunks. Klay Thompson plays defense. So with Klay, I think this with Klay Thompson hitting 6 threes in his debut and hitting and wearing the last time we saw somebody wear the number 31 for the Dallas Mavericks was Jason Terry. And Klay Thompson is showing flashes of the old Klay Thompson that we saw in the finals, in the NBA finals, and in the playoffs, and on the Golden State Warriors. He's showing those flashes. And I think at the time, like the Warriors sat Klay Thompson, and I get that some NBA players don't want to be on the bench, but I think with Klay Thompson playing coming off the bench is a good thing for Klay, but I think wasn't a good thing for the Warriors at the time because you had Klay Thompson, you had all of those guards and all of those shooting guards on the Warriors. I think this is the best opportunity for Klay Thompson. This is the best opportunity for Klay Thompson because now he's starting with Kyrie and Luka. This is the best. I think this is the best start for Klay because Klay Thompson gets to shoot the ball. He gets to start. He's on an attending team. I'm not saying the Warriors are an attending team. And I think Draymond and Steph are going to miss him. I think Klay Thompson was the bigger piece on the Warriors with Draymond, with Steph. Even though I think Draymond, like I said, is going to miss having Clay there. Is going to have Clay there. But I think the Warriors, it was an interesting. We didn't know that Klay Thompson was going to leave. We didn't know that like that back that back that backcourt duo of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson was going to end. I thought actually it was going to stay and be continued for the rest of Steph Curry and LeBron's. I mean, the rest of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson's career. I mean, I thought that trio of Draymond and Steph and Klay Thompson was going to continue their for the rest of their careers. But it turns out different. And with Draymond saying, "Let me just get out of the room," out the elephant out of the room. With Draymond saying, talking trash up to Klay Thompson, it's okay. It's okay. Draymond talk can talk trash and joke around with Klay Thompson about that, about what he said. But I think when you look at it, Klay Thompson is the best shooter, and this was a good move by the Dallas Mavericks. This was a good move by signing Klay because now you got some. Dallas is set up. Mark Cuban made a good signing this year. Made a good signing this year to get one of the best shooters in the to get one of the best shooters in the NBA that can knock down threes and Klay Thompson. Man, I gotta check. I think the Lakers are going to win the championship, but now it's between the Lakers or Dallas getting out of the West for me because now you got Kyrie, you got Luka, uh, you got Klay Thompson, and you got uh, an entire bench for the Dallas. You got depth and a good bench on the. You got a good bench on. You got a good group on the Dallas Mavericks bench, and I really think the Warriors really didn't play Clay that much. I think the Warriors really didn't play Clay that much, and I think the Dallas Mavericks will play Clay because now he can hit threes. Now he can score 30 or 50 or 55 points. But I think Klay Thompson is looking like the old Klay Thompson that he was. Play and have fun and play the game that he likes to have fun playing. And I think last year him in the the on Golden State was he had a decent season last year. He had a decent season. Klay Thompson is the best shooter. We have to put Klay Thompson in that discussion with the best shooter in the world, behind Steph, Reggie Miller, Ray Allen. We just have to. James Harden. We just have to put um Klay Thompson in that discussion, and Klay Thompson will be a Hall of Famer. This is a good fit for the Mavericks and for Klay because in free agency, like I said, we did not know that Klay was looking to leave Golden State. Um, no, we did not know that. I, as a basketball fan, was surprised that Klay Thompson left. But I get it. Klay Thompson, he won three championships with the Golden State Warriors. The Warriors have to retire his jersey. The Warriors are going to have to retire his jersey after Klay Thompson's career is done. Because you can't let somebody leave that gave their energy, their heart to a team that was was ready to win championships. Like he was drafted there. He was drafted there. He been through the ups and downs with the Warriors, with Clay, Draymond, and Steph. He been through the ups and downs. And Draymond did come out and say that he didn't. Now let me say this. Let me say this before everybody starts saying, "Well, well, Draymond's just being Draymond," or before anybody says I'm not anybody that has a different opinion. I get it. You're going to have your own opinion. But Draymond, I'm not saying anything bad about Draymond or anything bad about Draymond. But I'm going to say this. What Draymond Green said is he's joking about he's joking about he's joking about running into Clay's chest because Klay Thompson, I think Draymond Green has a lot of respect for Klay Thompson. He has a lot of respect for Klay Thompson because when Draymond came out when Draymond came out with that comment, I know some people are going to be like, well, Ty, you're saying something that Draymond said. You're. Here's what I gotta say about that. Is that everybody's got their own comment, everybody's got their own opinion. And I'm not talking bad about anybody, and I'm not talking bad about anybody. It's just that I think Draymond Green is a Hall of Famer. And Draymond Green one day will go to the Basketball Hall of Fame. And I know that some people will say, well, Draymond has 20 technical fouls. Draymond pick a technical foul in the first game. Draymond Green, when we look at what Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, and Steph Curry has done for the Warriors, when Klay was there, they won three championships together. So Klay with Draymond Green joking about this, I get it. Draymond Green wanted to joke about running into Klay's chest because Draymond Green's got a lot of respect for Klay Thompson. And when you got a lot of respect for somebody, when you got a lot of respect for somebody, you're joking. You're joking. And before before anybody says, well, Draymond wasn't joking, Draymond wasn't joking, he was totally joking. He was totally joking. Like people people can take a joke. People can take a joke. So I think Draymond was joking. But back to Klay. Klay is a good fit for the Mavericks. Klay is a definitely good fit for the Mavericks. And I think at the end of the day, you have to say that Klay Thompson did it all, did it all, um, did it all, and um, 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 did it all. And let me get this out of the elephant in the room again. I'm not talking bad about Draymond. Let me get the elephant out of the room. I'm not talking about Draymond Green. I'm not talking bad about Draymond Green. I'm just saying what Draymond Green said. And Draymond Green was joking. Like I said, Draymond Green is going to be a Hall of Famer. So will Klay Thompson. So will Steph. So will LeBron. But Klay Thompson on the Mavericks makes a big difference. Makes a big difference. Makes a big difference because Klay Thompson last year, he looked kind of like he looked kind of like he was having fun, but he wanted to win a championship. And I think when you have Luka Doncic, um, when you have Kyrie Irving, and now you have Klay Thompson, that's your big three. But what I'm saying is that Klay Thompson looks like a big fit. Klay Thompson looks like a good fit for the Dallas Mavericks because you still have a lot of good pieces that came back, like PJ Washington, like Kyrie Irving, Luca, and now you had Klay in that hit six free point that hit 6 3-point shots, that hit 6 free easy money buckets the other night against the Furs. Klay Thompson looks like the old Klay Thompson that we saw with the Warriors. And I'm going to say this. I hope the Warriors retire Klay Thompson's jersey. I hope the Warriors retired Klay Thompson's jersey because what he is doing is he's back to he looks like the old Klay Thompson that we seen that dropped 50 points, that dropped 35 against the Minnesota Timberwolves when he was with the Warriors. Klay Thompson looks like the old the old Klay Thompson that we saw on the Warriors that can hit threes because he looks more. I wouldn't say more happier because then Warrior fans will say, "Well, Klay Thompson was happy being a Warrior." Here's what I'm going to say about that. Klay Thompson will always be a Warrior to Warrior fans. I think Klay Thompson will always be a Warrior to Warrior fans. Will always be a Golden State Warrior to Warriors fans. And I'm going to say this as well. I think you can't count out Klay Thompson. You can't count out Klay Thompson because he's going to be one of those best 3-point shooters in the world that can hit threes and that can. Probably going to win another ring with the Mavericks. But I wouldn't be shocked, like Draymond said, I'm getting the elephant out of the room again, is that I wouldn't be shocked if the Warriors win another championship before the Dallas Mavericks do. Because I think it's going to come down to probably like in the playoffs, Warriors versus Dallas. And I think that's going to be the biggest storyline is Draymond joking about that and Draymond saying that he wants to win another championship, which I get it. You have Steph Curry on the Warriors. You have Draymond Green. You have a group of guys. You have Andrew Wiggins. But Klay Thompson is a better fits better on the Warriors, and Klay Thompson is looking like the old Klay Thompson with six frees against the the um the the Spurs. Man, six frees. He's definitely looking like the old Klay Thompson that we seen before. I think wearing that number one, wearing that number 31 jersey. The last Dallas Mavericks player to wear that number 31 jersey was Jason Terry. And he's definitely, Klay Thompson is definitely showing flashes of the old Klay Thompson and kind of like Jason Terry because I wouldn't compare him to Jason Terry. He just looks like Jason Terry hitting those threes the other night. But it's a new 31 and Klay Thompson hitting those threes for the Dallas Mavericks. It kind of looks like the Dallas Mavericks are going to be the champions. It kind of looks like that right now, that Dallas is going to be the champions because Klay Thompson fits better there. But guys, so if you're new and never give up your dreams, and I hope all of you guys are safe out there, and stay blessed, everybody, and peace.